lost to Ali.
Ali was something special.
Oh, man.
Ali was something special.
Yeah. And not just special.
And big. I didn't realize how big it was.
Yeah, not just special because of his abilities, but when the Vietnam War came out, he said, I'm not going to fight
Yeah,
the
he
Vietnam
stood for
War.
something.
Like, for what? What am I doing? Why you want me fighting these Viet Cong people? I don't know them.
Yeah.
And everybody just, I mean, they stripped him of his title in his prime. He was at the very peak of his abilities. One of my favorite fights is right before they stripped him. He fought Cleveland Big Cat Williams. And Cleveland was like this big, muscular power puncher. And Ali just boxed this beautiful dance and just pieced him up. And see if I find that. It's one of my all-time favorite boxing performances. Because it's where you get to see Ali. Before they stripped him of his title, then he came back. He was kind of a different fighter when he came back. But before they stripped him, he would box like a middleweight. But he was, a heavyweight, a big, tall dude.
Yep. His weave game was amazing, huh?
Against who, sorry?
Cleveland Big Cat Williams. They robbed us of the real Ali, because during those 3 years where they'd stripped him of his title and he couldn't box, that was the years where he was still at his best, and he really didn't train during those years. So when he came back, he just wasn't the same guy. He was not the same. He didn't move like he moved when he was younger, and this is like him in his fucking prime. Just scoot your head a little, see some of this action. And Cleveland's a jacked dude. I mean, look at the muscles on Cleveland. And he's moving forward, and Ali's just boxing him up. I mean, what fucking heavyweight moved like this before him? Like, look at his footwork. I mean, imagine fighting a guy like that. They didn't exist before him. In the heavyweight division, man, look at him move. Still to this day, if you saw this guy and he was on HBO today, you'd be like, whoa, who is this new dude? Like, oh my God, what kind of movement? And you got to think, we're talking about the 1960s. I think this was 67. And there had been nothing like that before. What year was it, Jamie? Does it say? Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure it's 67. Now, go a little further ahead so when he starts getting them. I mean, Cleveland just has to try to chase him down. And every time Ali would just stop and pop the jab. Look at that 1-2. 1-2 moving away. I mean, moving away. I mean, the fucking hand speed, the combinations, the volume. Look at that. He just stands over him with his hands raised. Amazing fight. I mean, come on. Come on.
They picked him up.
Bro, they picked him up and put him back on the stool. Like, you're going to get back out there, kid, and you're going to kill him. So he came back off the stool and boxed some more. They could have easily stopped that fight, right? They just didn't stop fights the same way back then. Today, they would look at this and go, that's enough. That's enough. But back then, they're like, 1, 2, 3. And they like go to the corner and he starts back again. 4, 5. I mean, this poor dude needs to be saved.
Yeah, he's still getting up trying to
have
run.
rules about recovery time either.
Oh, there were
right?
no rules, bro. You fight next weekend.
Damn.
They didn't care about people. They just, they wanted you to fight so they can make money. Look at that right hand. Oh my goodness. I mean, just playing with him. Look at that jab. I mean, he was just a complete, unique fighter. He moved like Sugar Ray Robinson, but he was a heavyweight. Ugh, the referee finally saves him. Finally. He could have stopped that fight a long
Shit
fucking time
crazy.
ago. They were different back then, the way they stopped fights.
Man, I think in any sports they was a lot more rougher back then.
Yeah, football certainly was.
Yeah, basketball,
Yeah,
a little bit of everything.
Everything
Yeah.
was. Yeah. Different times, man.
Very different.
Yeah.